Hello there and welcome back to another Thunderous Productions video. I'm the madman behind the mic, Jag Thunder, and this is Minecraft. And what's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Military Airfield. Last episode we were touching up the far end of the building and we made that thing way down there. And I said I would finish some of it off camera just to make it a lot easier and finish up a lot of this building. That way I can make this the schematic video. So basically you can, should be a link down in the description for this building. I've got everything out front done and I've got everything I'm going to do to this building. So basically I'm going to fly through, I'm going to show you what I did in case you are following along. I'll give you a few pointers on some things that I did. And that's probably going to be about it for this episode. And then we'll talk about what we're going to do in the next episode. So anyways, we're going to start on this side right here. And I'm going to go ahead and take my shaders off just so we can see on the inside a hell of a lot better. And as what I did is I've put all the front doors in. And I've put some light gray, I think it is, yeah, a gray stained glass in the doorways all the way across. I went ahead and stuck with that. I think I changed it from the last episode, but I can't remember. Put in the chain pieces here. My voice didn't come out. It just kind of hung. It was like, kind of breathy, Jag. Anyway, so I got all of those in on each sides of the doors. Really, really easy. Just count your blocks however high the door is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And basically I just went back 8. So if it was all the way up to this point right here, it should be 8 going back. But usually I like to leave my doors down by 1. Just so you can actually see that they're open. I just think that looks a lot better. And I did have to shift the building. I fucked up. This piece right here, I put some doors in too. This piece right here, I only had 1 and I needed 2. So I've got 2 pieces here. I had to shift everything over by 1. Always 1 damn block. But the reason why I needed that is because I didn't have room for the door. And then when I pushed this back, I didn't have room for this piece here. So I was like, shit. So anyways, I had to move everything over by 1 and I just threw it in MC Edit and went ahead and fixed that. So again, if you're following along, I'm really, really sorry. Just either put this piece in and don't put an access door here and put one at the end of the building instead. Just going to have to make some adjustments, that's all, guys. And then this piece here, I just kind of cut it out to give it a little bit of depth. And I pushed this wall back. I think it was by 3. 1, 2, 3. And I've got some glass doors on it. I did get asked if I'm going to do some interior. No, I'm not going to. If I did, to try to fill all this up with just different office spaces and all kinds of other shit, would take me about 3 or 4 more episodes easily. And I'm just not going to do that. I really don't want any interior in this anyways. I'll probably just leave it the way it is, and I'll probably never come back to it. Some buildings will have interiors, some won't. This one, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to waste the time to try to put an interior in it. If you guys download this and you put an interior in it, we can have a little contest or something. If you guys want to send me pictures or world saves, links to downloads to world saves, guys on the consoles, if you just want to send me pictures, that works too. And whoever's got the best design that I can copy and throw in here. PC makes it a lot easier, guys, obviously, because you can make me a schematic and then I can just transfer it to the inside. Hopefully, if you followed along good. Or take the schematic and, like I said, go ahead and fill it in, and then I can just replace it back. So anyways, do what you want with it on the inside, and if I really, really like somebody else's design, I will drop it in, and somewhere in this series we'll come back and I'll say, you know, so-and-so did this design, and this is what it looks like. And then we'll re-upload it. Whatever the hell. We'll figure something out. Anyways, I think I was talking about putting in palm trees in the last episode. It's been a couple weeks. I wanted to make sure everything was going okay with all the episodes, so I took a couple weeks off, and now I'm back, and I tried to watch the last episode to make sure where I was. And I was talking about putting in palm trees, and I smacked myself in the head. It looked really good. It did, but my dumb ass, I've got I've got pine trees over here. If this was more of like a desert biome, it would probably work a lot better. The build by itself with the palm trees looked really, really great. But because this is a forest area, it didn't work. So I went ahead and put in the custom pine trees that I used for the custom map over there, and I think it turned out a lot better. Carved out some windows around the building, obviously. Finished up the parking area, and I think I had all this built up by one and trimmed with the cobblestone pieces, and that looked like shit. I don't know what the hell I was thinking in the last episode. I left it all flat. Once I've got it bone mealed and I got everything kind of spread out the way it needed to be, I think it turned out a lot better. I'm a lot happier with it, and hopefully you guys are too. So anyways, that is the back of the building. And the front of the building, I went ahead and finished it off, put in some parking spaces. I don't think I went over laying out the angled pieces. Again, if you're following this build, let's see, what did I do? Is it 1, 2, from this corner piece right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 2 going this way, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 2 going this way, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 2, and then kind of finished it and let it fall out into a sidewalk right here. And I had just enough room for some parking right there, and then an opening, and then 5 parking spaces. And then I run the sidewalk out. I thought that looked really good, bringing that out into this here. That way it has some different textures going on throughout the parking lot, and it's not all one solid gray color. What do I use for my spacing? A lot of people ask me how I set up for my parking area. Usually I start in the center, guys, and then I work to the outside. Yes, I know them trees are lagging like really, really bad. So I try to look this way if I can, if I remember. Anyways, usually I start right in the middle, and then I lay out my sidewalk, and then I start going out, and then whatever I've got is what I've got. So I've got, I don't know why I've got this extra piece right here. That does not look right. Right there and right there. So anyways, I got 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for my curbs. So they're 5 wide, and then on the 7th block I've got my yellows, and those are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you can make them 5. I think on some of mine I got 5. And why am I missing holes? What the shit? Was that just there? I'm gonna have to look back. Because I think those just popped in there for some odd reason. Do I got my... Oh, that's why. I've got my reach on. That's right. Matt did finally get me a client so that I've got reach now. And I can punch holes, but I don't think I have it set up to set it at a distance. So that's where they come from. Anyways, back to the parking spaces. 5 in between, and then set up for your lines and go out as far as you can until it runs into something, and then go ahead and split your difference. And if it's even, it's even. If it's not, it's not. I don't know what I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, should have come out on the odds. So 7 spaces there, and then I do the exact same thing on the other side. And then this here is just usually whatever feels good. 11, 12, or 11, 13, 15, somewhere in there, enough room to make it feel like a car could back out and 2 cars could pass in this area. So if my spaces here are 5 and then 7, I'll give it somewhere around a 15. Sounds something like that, guys. It's not really difficult. You just got to kind of play around with it and see what looks right. Parking lots are not really that difficult to do. You've just got to find the center and then make the best of what is there, and then just make some really neat designs. For the middle, like I said right here, I put some pieces in and then I outlined it. And I'm not sure, still not 100% sure if I want to keep the brick outlining. I'm still up in the air on that. I don't know. So anyways, so I outlined the parking lot in that, and then I've got a sidewalk here, and then I've got an entrance here. And then I've put an entrance down on the far side, so I've got 2 ways into this. Because I think is what I'm going to do. And we'll get to that here in just a minute. I'll talk about what I'm going to do. So anyways, I finished up the parking lot. Everything come out even or odd. And ended up perfect. And I put another road going out this way. And I think is what I'm going to do is I'm going to use gravel on the outside. Because it's not really a city road. It's not really a suburban road. It's military base. So I think to kind of give it that feel, I'm going to use gravel on the outside in between that and the sidewalks. Again, kind of toying around with that idea. And then I put a main road going that way. and the main entrance is going to be way down there. I thought I was going to put it up close, but I've thought more about it. I'm going to need base housing in between here and here. I'm going to need a PX and probably a credit union of some sort over here. So I run this road straight out, and that's probably what's going to go in these areas over here further down the road in some future episodes. Right here, I think I'm going to put in a secondary gate for more authorized personnel that can actually go out into the airfield, because we don't want just regular people going all the way into the airfield. So we need something right here, another gate of some sort, some checkpoint. So that's where we'll be going with this area. Base housing, PX exchange, and some sort of a credit union. And then probably start up some more hangars over in this area, or some more parking for some C5, C17s, stuff like that. Again, still kind of messing around with some ideas in my head. There will be another road here that will access that and then go around the outside of the airfield. So this will be an admin only way to get around the other admin buildings around the airfield, if that makes sense. Anyways, so that is this building. I think the next episode I'm going to do the air traffic control tower. I want to get it out of the way. I know a lot of people keep asking about it, and I'm going to put it down there. I'm trying to figure out where I want to come off here, because again, that's going to be an admin type road. I don't want it out front, and I don't want to have to go all the way around. So I'm going to have to put a secondary road in here somewhere. Either going to have to wrap it to the inside of this piece right here and then run it going that way along the airstrip, or cut through the trees. And I'm not sure I really want to do that, but I do know that I've got some... Oh, is that some bitch growing in the water? Oh, it is. It's growing in the water. Dumbass Jag. I did. I forgot to turn that off when I put the trees in. No big deal. But anyways, I've got water here, and I could follow that to a certain point, but not all the way. And I could put a tunnel maybe through here, because I know there's some more water on the other side, and this mountain is pretty high, which would look pretty cool. Did I say pretty like 18 times? I probably did. It's getting late, and I just trying to get this episode done. Anyways, the next episode, we're definitely working on the air traffic control tower. I will figure out off camera about what I want to do, whether I want to put a road over here or go through all these laggy ass trees and put in some sort of a tunnel going over to the middle of the airstrip is where I want to put it. Don't know. I will figure it out. Anyways, again, link in the description for the download for this building. I think is what I'm going to do is give you the whole motherfucking thing. I'm going to cut out just past these trees so you have a little strip of stone out here to pick up that tree right there. And I will probably go out past those pine trees. And then obviously you have MC Edit. If you don't like something, you can trim it down and fix it however you want. And then hit me back and let me know what you did with the inside. Alright guys, that is going to be it for this episode. Like always guys, I really appreciate you watching. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Later.